Hey Tom, happy Friday. Um,
Hey Tom, happy
whoops,
Friday.
I hate it when that happens. Okay, there we go. I think I got everything now. Good morning. Good morning. I'm still drinking my coffee. I had to get up and get my shipping done and get the dogs out and get them fed and all that stuff. So I will be doing my stretching in a little bit. I didn't sleep well last night, but I think I'm getting better because I also didn't cough a whole lot last night either. So either it was all of the meds that I took or they're actually working. I'm not sure which yet. But it's Friday. Um, I don't have a whole lot to really talk about this morning, but if you guys have any questions, my supplements are coming today. I'm super excited about that. I'm going to get started on those. I talked about my blood work yesterday. I am just doing some simple stretching right now until I get over this cough because much movement and I start hacking. um, I am headed towards 500 members in my Facebook group. So if you haven't joined yet, come on over. The water's fine. I am headed towards 1,000 members on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't subscribed yet, come on in. The water's fine. I downloaded a new to me app yesterday and it's called King Sumo and it helps do giveaways. So I'm going to be doing something with that really soon because I found out like back around the end of December that I really like doing giveaways. So I had had a little thing. Hi Vic, good morning. Then I had decided to, give away one um one prize and then ended up giving away like 20. So it was a whole lot of fun and I look forward to doing it again. Um and you'll be able to like get points for sharing my channels and my Facebook group and things like that. And then um we'll do some um we'll give away some consultations and maybe there'll be some cash prizes. You know, I might even give away uh getting your taxes done. So that would be a big one, right? Um, but we'll see. I haven't quite decided yet, but I just got the thing yesterday, so I have to figure out exactly how to use it and figure out what the parameters are. So that should be fun. I what else? Oh, I found out about three apps yesterday. So King Sumo was the first one. And then um Max AI is the second one. Max AI seems pretty cool. I put a link in on my Facebook page yesterday. So there's a free version to it. And if you sign up, then you can share your own link and get like a week for of Chat GPT 3.5 Turbo. You can get like a week for each sign up, each person that signs up under you, for free. So they have this little, little rewards thing. So that's fun. So if you want to know more about it, you can find the link in my what's Facebook's real stories? What are they called? The little things at the top of the page. Um, so I put it up there and it's on my page. And if you want it, you can just reach out and I can send you the link. But it's Max AI and it seems pretty cool. There's some things with it that I hadn't been able to find anywhere else. So I may actually get the a subscription to it. they're running a special right now. There's like 4 more days on the special, and with that you get 30% off the pro version and 50% off the elite version. So you can get the elite version for 50 cents more than what the pro version would cost normally. I may get it just to try it. There's not a whole lot of difference between the elite and the pro, but if you want to talk about it, I'm open to talk about it. I think it's pretty cool. Just, hit me up. And then the other one is called Opus AI, and with Opus there's a free version and paid version. But you can throw your videos into it and it will make shorts for you. So I tried one yesterday on an older video, and it wasn't I mean, it was good. It just the video wasn't really good content to do it with. So I might try sticking this one in there today and see what it does. I think if I don't skip around too much and I follow kind of a path, then it will be able to pull it up better. I really have to get over these though, because I was reading what I had said in the clips and I didn't like it very much. See, there we go again. That being said, all right, so those are the 3 apps that I found. The giveaway that I want to do, let's see, tax season is upon us. If you are on eBay, then start looking tomorrow, maybe the next day, for your 1099. If you are on Poshmark, then or Macari or even Amazon, then what I want you to do is take the gross. Look at what your 1099 says if you get one. If you don't get one, then I want you to take your gross from those platforms and the net that they have sent you and subtract the two and put the difference as your platform fees on your taxes or in your workbook to give for your totals to give to your tax accountant. If you don't have a tax accountant yet and you need taxes done, I still have some openings. I'm only taking clients between February and March. My birthday is April 10th, so I want to have everything done prior to my birthday. So there will not be any last minute taxes done this year. So if you want me to do them, they'll be done prior to my birthday. Otherwise, file an extension. What else do we got? So platforms. Oh, I moved everybody that has previously bought a product from me, membership or the workbooks or any of the Excel spreadsheets. If you have bought those from me off of Gumroad, then they are all over on my new platform called ThriveCart, which is working super, super well. I hope to have more training up on ThriveCart before too long. There's a lot that I have to get done in the next 12 days before tax season actually kicks in and the first appointment kicks in. So start looking or look for, if you have bought from me before off of Gumroad, then look for an email, check your spam. It actually says that it came from me. I will read so it says the subject line says Cheryl Miller, or no, it will say your name, and then it says verify your email to access your courses. That is from me. Okay, so it has Cheryl L. Miller as the person that it came from. Then it will have your name, verify your email to access your courses. If it ended up in your spam folder, then grab it from there. But, just double check. Look for that because that's where you'll need to go get the new version or previous versions. The only things that are not moved over to ThriveCart is the average cost of goods calculator and the eBay numbers tracker. Those are still live on Gumroad, but that's another thing that I need to get done in the next 12 days. I want to have all of that done. So yay, we got somebody coming in the chat room. So I think that's all of the stuff. As always, if you have questions, reach out. Let's see what we got. Oh, Vic is asking how I'm doing today. Or was that yesterday's video? Oh yeah, that's today's. I don't feel like I look much better, but thank you. I appreciate it. Let's see. Tom is freaking out about taxes. Lori is trying to connect to audio. Maybe I will try and get on the treadmill a little bit today. I need to do a little bit of something. Lori seems to be having a problem connecting to audio. Tom just verified his email for ThriveCart. Very good, very good. Vic says just walk. Yeah. Yeah. I can do that. Absolutely, Tom. That I don't know if you caught yesterday's, but when I was talking about my blood work, but apparently my vitamin D is low, and I actually do need to go get some sunshine, but it's not really sunshining right now. Hi, Alicia. Lori, yay! You got connected. I don't hear you if you're talking. I opened the chat so I can see the chat if you're here, if you've got something that you want to talk about, you got a question you want to ask, let me know. Okay. Oh, okay. You can't hear me. All right. Well, I'm not gonna. Okay, so Lori left. She says she's got to change to her iPad. That's fine. Do-do-do-do. All right, so I will hang around and see if Lori comes back on. Oh, the Max AI thing. One of the things it can do is summarize videos. So I'm going to use that for summarizing videos. Oh, and I have my membership. My membership is live now. We've got 8 members in there, and there is a co-working Zoom room that is in there. So you can go in there and work together, chat, whatever you need to do. ask questions, kind of guide each other. But it is open and ready for the paid membership group. What am I working on today? I have some clients that I need to get previous year's taxes done. I need to get emails sent out with the guidance for this year's tax clients. What else am I going to work on today? That's probably all I'm going to get done. Because that's actually a lot. I have 2 clients that I have to get past stuff done for. So I really want to have that done before the end of January. I think I'll do the email first with the checklist. And I might just send out the checklist to everyone. Everyone that's in my email list, which I have to also update. And that way everybody will be on the same page for what they need to have for whomever is going to do their taxes, whether it's yourself or someone else or for me. You'll have a good idea. Then I need to, looking at my list of tax clients, I need to get the new drop boxes sent out for everyone. Don't forget your selling costs, everyone. Don't forget to put that into your workbook. All righty. Do I have any other questions? Tom, you got any questions? Vic? Anybody? Try and give it a few more minutes and see if Lori comes back. Oh yeah. Hello.
Hey,
Yay.
Cheryl, I just thought I would jump. I just got out of bed, so I have bedhead. Sorry about that.
That's perfectly fine.
And a robe on.
I did all the things with the dogs. I did my shipping and I ran a comb through my hair, and that's where I'm at right now. So,
I didn't even do that.
well, I don't have the nice pretty wrap to go over my hair.
Yeah, that's why I did it, because it doesn't look good otherwise. So I was just looking at your post this morning about your a chat about health. Is that what you're trying to do here this morning?
So I started doing this on a day. I'm trying to do this on a daily basis. I started last week, and then I got sick and my husband was home, and it was all the monkey wrenches, right? But I'm trying to push through and do it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So Monday through Friday, I want to do this little 15 to 30 minute healthy chat. And it's healthy people, healthy bodies, healthy finances, just a healthy life. It doesn't necessarily mean like diet or anything like that, but just live your best life, whatever that means for you. And you know, so it's kind of like an accountability thing for me. If I get on here and I do this and I'm talking to you guys, then I have to do the things that I'm telling you guys. So as far as like that, I need to, my doctor wants me to exercise like 3 to 5 days a week. So, stretching and yoga and movement. And I'm so sedentary. It's just crazy. So yeah, that's where I'm at.
I've been struggling sort of with that a little bit too. I exercise quite a bit, but I cannot get going in the morning. I sit in front of the computer and I check my email and listen to all this craziness. And then it's 2 hours have gone by.
Yeah.
2 hours. I need to, and so I'm trying to change it around. So where I get up, which I didn't do this morning, and go for a walk, like immediately to start my day out right, or else I just won't get anything done.
That's what I started out doing last week. The first day I got on the treadmill for like 20 minutes. And then the next day I took one of the dogs for a walk. And then the Friday I was feeling worse again. I did some stretching. I just kind of got on here, and then I didn't do anything Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday this week. And I came back on Thursday because I went back to the doctor on Wednesday. So I came back on Thursday, and so yesterday and today I'm back to trying to have some movement, some stretching. So yeah, I mean, with the goal, it's very cold right now here.
Where are you?
I'm in Maryland.
Okay, I'm in Denver. It's pretty cold here too. I think
it's not that cold.
It's warm in the house though.
Right. So
it's hard to get out.
Yep. And I don't do well in I do better when it's cooler than I do in the heat these days. I don't know, I'm just old in the
I'm the same way. I can't hack the heat.
I can't hack the heat, but I also can't hack the super cold either. Vic says I overdid it and allowed the infection to take hold. Yep. I probably
is your infection getting better?
It is. So it started out, it was an acute sinus infection. And he put me on 10 days worth of antibiotics and all the stuff. And I finished all of that, but it moved into my chest. So now I have an acute respiratory infection. And so he put me on a Z-Pack and prednisone and a codeine cough syrup. And I took all of that and more last night. I took the codeine cough syrup. I took like 3 doses between 5 and 8. I took the NyQuil caplets and I took Dimetapp, and I didn't sleep.
I was going to say,
I should have slept. I should have been. I should have gotten
out. That may have been the prednisone. I'm a pharmacist, so I sort of know, about medications. So the prednisone can make you crazy and up all night.
Okay. Well, I'm taking the prednisone in the morning.
It still makes people nutso. Like it happens all the time. We give them prednisone and they're up all night long. It makes you feel better, but it's not good for sleep.
Well,
that should go away.
Helps me be alert. I'm actually okay with that. I had a vitamin B shot a couple weeks ago, and that apparently my vitamin B is supposedly fine. Well, at least it is 2 weeks into having or a week into having a shot. But yeah, I've been much more alert since I had the shot. And I guess maybe now with the prednisone, like yesterday, I was off the chain. I was in the calls and I was, it was just, I was amped up, and I don't really know why I was amped up.
I think it was the prednisone. Yeah.
I'm usually sitting here going, I can't concentrate. What do I need to do? And instead, I've been a little more alert and able to get things done and paying attention. So, I don't need to stay on the prednisone though either.
Well, yeah, they won't leave you on that. It'll long term, it's not the best thing in the world to take, but short term, it can work miracles.
Yeah. Yeah, usually I get it for like my back or something, but
Mhm.
this is the first time I think I've ever gotten it for an infection.
I'm sorry you're sick. That's the bummer.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I couldn't hear what was going on. So if I interrupted, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Maybe you can jump on with me and we can walk together in the mornings.
So it is now 10:15 there. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if our times would match up because it's only 8:15 here.
Right. So I've been trying to go live sometime between 9 and 10 my time.
Mhm.
So I mean, if that works for you.
I could always just shoot you a reminder on Facebook. Are you walking now?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I've said too that I'm very open to having like a little accountability messages back and forth with anybody that wants to. It doesn't matter what it is. If you want to have healthy finances and you need some accountability, if you want healthy, you want to make sure you walk every day and you want somebody to be accountable to. I mean, I'll post in my accounting group, or we can have something in Messenger or somewhere else. I'm open to it because I feel like it's much easier when we have somebody that isn't a nag. I can't stand a nag. Isn't a nag, but somebody that you know that you've got to reach out to on a daily basis.
Yeah. Yeah, I hear you.
The
I,
people
I
that
know
are nags, I'm like, okay, I don't want to talk to you.
Yeah. I know sometimes I feel sort of a little bit alone just because since I just started reselling really within the past 3 months, and I don't really know anybody else that does it. And my husband's sort of not really on board with it, really. So yeah, it's nice just sometimes just to read stuff on the Facebook group where people are going through the same things and all that sort of thing. How If I may ask a question, just
Yeah.
because you've been doing this, I think, for how long? Reselling?
Since 2019.
Okay. Were you ever at a point where you had to transition from a job, like a normal 9 to 5 job, to reselling? Because I'm really struggling with juggling all of that, like a full-time job and transitioning into reselling. And it's very stressful.
Um, I'm not a good person. So when I started, I did still have a regular job. I was trying to get rid of stuff in my house. So
Yeah.
in 2019, it was more, I was gathering things. I was listing, one or two things. I wasn't consistent. I didn't know how to do it. I was watching a lot of Chris Lynn's videos on YouTube and Rally Roots and some of the other people, the big eBayers. And as you probably have already learned, since you're in the group, that a lot of that information wasn't any good. So
Yeah, I've noticed that a lot of it is spotty at best, or it was spotty.
yeah,
And it was contradictory depending on who you listen to.
right. So I mean, it wasn't really until 2020 that I really got started, and so I was working for myself, but I had a client that I was driving to, and then COVID hit.
Yeah. The big whammy.
So because of COVID, I was no longer going, because he was going around to all these different places, and my mother-in-law was older and we were, dealing with her. I was like, okay, I will work from home, but I'm not coming into the office because I don't know about this stuff and you're not being careful.
Yeah.
So I stayed home,
Mhm.
and that lasted about a month. And then he yelled at me
Mhm.
because I wasn't in the office and couldn't answer the things that he wanted answered in the way that he wanted them answered. And I told him, well, you can take this job and go away.
Good for you.
And from that point, I was able to get on unemployment.
Mhm.
And with the unemployment, I started doing my eBay business.
Okay. Yeah.
So I didn't have the transition like that. So, but my husband wasn't on board in the early days either.
Is he now?
He is now.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah. So it took a while. It took a couple of things. It took me being consistent and actually showing that I was going to do it.
right.
It also, the first thing that sold, that started to change his mind, was this little Homer Simpson figurine that I sold for $10 plus shipping. And it didn't have any, so it was just Homer and his underwear. And
Yeah.
he was like, anything will sell on eBay. But till last Saturday, so that was back in 2020. Now, last Saturday, we went looking at possible new campers, and the salespeople that we were talking to, I'm an accountant, so I'm gonna, give out some advice when I can and maybe get a new client. So he was actually, I told him, I said, I told him about eBay, and my husband was right on board and saying, yeah, she sells bras and you wouldn't believe it. And she makes good money on eBay and selling used bras to people. And yeah, you can do better on that than the stock market. And he was iterating all this stuff too. So it's nice to get that um validation,
Yeah.
from your
Yeah.
staff. Takes a
He's
while.
he's not against it, but he's not sold because I'm trying to, like I said, I'm trying to transition from a full-time job really to part-time, but he's saying, well, you still have to contribute financially. And I'm trying to show him, but like it's so hard, it's difficult for me to list really any more than five a day, because I just, I run out of time. I work 11-hour shifts. So
Right.
I don't have any, I have very little time at either end of the day. So
The key to doing
so
that
it'll come.
is, what are you selling right now? Are you still doing everything, or?
I'm just an everything seller. Yeah. I know what I don't want to do. I don't want to do clothes. I can't stand clothes. I could do bras. Don't want to do clothes.
Well, I mean, I can teach you about the bras. The bras are super simple. And
I may hit you up for that, Cheryl.
yeah, that's fine. With the bras, it's the only thing that I personally, well, that and jewelry, but bras sell better. That I can do, that I can literally in 8 hours take 105 sets of photos and do 105 listings, and I don't list. That would be 15 a day for a week.
Yeah.
I can do that in one day and have up to 15 a day for a week.
Yeah.
In the draft bank. Or if I'm only listing 5, now I got 3 weeks worth of listings, right? So
yeah,
it's a very easy item to lit to photo, to list, to store. It
Mhm.
doesn't take up as much room. Everything's flat lay. You can do it on a raised table, and then it's just easy. It's easy. Oh, and then you have the model number. It's like shoes.
Yeah.
So most of your bras on the tag, it'll tell you what it is. It either has the name or it has the model number. And
Mhm.
so, for example, I have an extension, web chat GPT, that's on my Chrome browser.
Mhm.
And if I type in Bali 3485, then generally the web chat GPT actually tells me, hey, it's a Bali. This is the model name. It's got an underwire. It's padded. It's a t-shirt bra. And I can just type the stuff into my
Okay.
listing. It's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Okay.
it because I don't know clothes. I'm a jeans and t-shirt kind of person, and I don't do brands. I can't remember them.
I don't either. I sew, so I sort of I'm not very appreciative of brands. If it was a homemade, if it was handmade, hand sewn, I'd be appreciative. But otherwise, I sort of don't really pay. I don't pay attention.
Right.
I think I just need to find a niche and then go from there. I do like the idea of bras because they're small. There are racks full of bras at the thrift store for $2.
Oh, there you go.
Just tons of them. So, yeah.
So I don't have to leave the house anymore. Vic says selling bras would be a good course to offer. I might have to do that.
Yeah, that's
So all of my inventory comes to me. I have a supplier. I have, well, a couple suppliers that send me all of my inventory. So I don't leave the house. I get big boxes that show up on my front step, and then I go through them and send them the money. And I'm actually narrowing down because I'm downsizing my store.
Mhm.
So I've got a very small window of items that I'm going to continue to list. I haven't actually listed anything new since before Christmas. And I'm selling, 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 selling. And my goal is to get down to below 1,000 items before I start listing again. And then that's gonna be, I'm not gonna do more than 5 a day. So all of these bras that I have coming in, I'm going to I have to, I can only list keep so many, and everything else I'm trying to get rid of. So I'm passing off the everything else at the same price that I'm getting it for now. And then we'll see.
Okay.
I'm probably going to transition to jewelry at some point because it's so much smaller.
Yeah.
And I have some jewelry in my store right now. But it's just, I don't list it. I did not list any jewelry in 2023 at all. So the jewelry that's in there was listed in 2022. And I've sold similar through the year to keep it active. And so that's what I'm doing now. Is all I'm doing is ending and selling similar to keep my store active, and things are selling.
Good. That's good to hear. Well, I think you sort of sold me on the bra thing. I like the idea of it. It'd be nice to have something. I like selling everything, but it'd be nice to have just one thing sort of to concentrate on.
And it's quick. The price is lower, right? You're not going to get like what Tech talks about. Like, you're not going to get the $30. Well, there are some, but they are fewer and further between. So yeah, on occasion I do get the nice high dollar, like you wouldn't believe. There's some that are out there that are $100, $200 that you can,
Yeah.
but they're rare.
All right. Interesting. All right. Well, I'm going to jump off here
Okay.
because I'm going to go work out.
I'm gonna do
It
my
was nice to
stretching.
talk to you because I'm on your Facebook group, but I've never chatted with you, and I have never made one of the lives because I'm usually at work. So
Well, I'm glad that you jumped on this morning.
yeah, and if I'm around in the mornings for the daily health thing, I'll jump on and say hi.
All right, great.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Lori, for coming.
Yep. Talk to you later. Bye.
All right, bye-bye. Roblox, hi. Glad to have you. If you're still here, Vic says time to work. Yes, got to get the work done. It's kind of funny that I have people on my personal page watching. Well, that just went away. And nobody in my Facebook group, but I got some people on YouTube. So I thank you guys for watching on YouTube, watching wherever you are. Thank you, Lori, for dropping in. We've been going for 43 minutes now, so I am going to get off of here and get to work and have everybody have a great Friday. And I will see you guys back on Monday.